Hello everybody, YouTube subscribers, Facebook group members, and general guitar chart enthusiasts. This is Andy's free guitar chart videos, and I literally just woke up like 15 minutes ago. So although I've been thinking about this stuff, I can do it in my sleep, or well, I can't do it in my sleep, but I can do it while I'm lying in bed, you know, in the dark. Just I hold my hand up a little bit and I can, you know, work on these things. And so then finally I got up and made this chart, which is chart 175. Okay, and this is the 3D of the chart, and I started to get into 3D about a year ago, and this I made with the Paint 3D program that comes with my computer or with Windows 10. And I guess we could undock it because I've already put up a black screen. I do that just for the eyes, you know, when I'm watching television. I have like a black screen shortcut ready to go. Chart 135, cage shape, long patterns, barred patterns, and string shapes. Sounds like the topic that we want to be on. So let's get to it. Let's get to the 2D. Alright, so here we've got the 2D version of today's chart, and it's really the same topics that we were working on yesterday's lesson. Okay. However, things have been simplified and fine-tuned. So let's get down to it. We'll refer to the other charts that we were working with, 174 and 173, as needed, because you're really just a click away. 174. The only thing we're not getting into immediately that is a really good topic, and that is how, when we play a diatonic scale, we can play any modal familiar chord, a modal familiar chord. So here in the key of C, we got C, D minor, E shaped F, or E shaped fourth, G shaped fifth. So we got C shaped root, D minor shaped D minor. Now we can talk in actual chords, because in the key of C, let's say, but that would be C, D minor, E shaped F, G, A minor, and then C again with the half diminished there. With just simply the C shape, I mean, this is a versatile system. So where your C would be here, up on your B string, you could also do an entire C-shaped thing. Here we go again with the Twilight Zone. You know, you could down tune your guitar, or you could just let's say you want to do I can do this in B, which is just a B-shaped C. You know, so there you go. You have your B right there. Okay, and then you have that same structure, and here's the C. So it's versatile, but we can talk about, when we talk about familiar chords, all right, it's mostly, I'm looking at the C cage, the open cage, where you can actually play a diatonic off the fret nut. So say this is your fret nut, this is the low E note, there's B, whoops, and then there's C. I played the D on the piano for a second. Okay, so it's all right. So you can play the entire diatonic. All right, in that C box there, and these are the modal chords, which are the familiar chords. So we've got C minor, we've got D minor, we've got E minor, and then we've got an E-shaped F right there. That's an E-shaped F. G-shaped G. A minor shaped A minor. The half diminished chord. And another C. So why did I make this particular point here? And that is that when we can play a diatonic scale, or it would be starting from E with those long 6-string patterns, those 6-string scales. Within that structure, we can do all of the modes. Now, it don't have to go all the way up like this, you know, like, but we can do that, or we can kind of play like, just like that. So I kind of switch inversions around to keep it in, but that is such a big amount of notes, starting on that low E and way up to this high. So this is, and then, you know, that's a lot of notes. You can play all of them, of the familiar modal chords within that scale. So as we left off last lesson, I was doing something like, so that's just doing a thing in A minor, and you can just meander, they call it, in that C diatonic scale. So that's the wonderful thing about the diatonic scales. If I wanted to, you know, if we were going to limit ourselves to pentatonic scales, then we would have to match those pentatonic scales with the minor chords. So let's say we was going to start with the C. We've got the C, of course. Now I've taken my finger off here because I think I'm going to cheat a little and go lower than your guitar probably can, because I'm down C tuned here. So with the C, we're going to play the C pentatonic. Okay, then we go to the D minor. So this is a tritonic D minor, but right now we're just doing familiar chords. Now, the pentatonic we'd play with that is its relative major pentatonic. So D minor, if you go you go up one scale note on a pentatonic scale, C, D, E, G, A. So if you're playing D minor, you're going to play up to an E major shape. That E major shape fitting now is going to be the F. That E shape F. So when we're doing our D minor, then back to that C.